Good morning, Hawks. Today is Friday, May 3rd, 2024. My name is Eduardo Mora.
And my name is Scarlett Orozco. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you, Ox. You may now be seated. For today's announcements, we will first look at our attendance.
The attendance for yesterday was 6th grade 95.95%, 7th grade 95.67%, 8th grade 96.74%. Total attendance for yesterday was 96.12%. Remember, our goal is to reach 97%. Now let's look at our weekly attendance. Our total attendance was 6th grade 95.83%, 7th grade 95.78%, 8th grade 95.70%. Our total attendance for this week was 95.78%. Let's try and reach 97% and be present in school every day.
For our clubs and sports section, we have the following announcements.
Attention to all UIL participants. Please make sure you turn in your permission slips to Ms. Martinez in room 302, or Ms. Hernandez in room 317 as soon as possible. You have to turn in the permission slip to be able to go.
Winners for the Autism Awareness Store Decorating Contest are first place Bach Unit, second place Mrs. Diaz Science, and third place Mrs. Villalobos Avid. Congratulations, these winners, and thanks to all who participated.
Student badges are now available to purchase in the PBIS room. You can purchase them for $5 during your lunchtime, before school, or after school. Be responsible and wear your badge every day and keep it in a safe place. It is important to always be in dress code on a daily basis. You must be wearing a solid black, gray, or white polo shirt that is tucked in at all times with your student ID badges. On Thursdays, you're allowed to wear college/average/military shirts. Do not forget to show your Hawk spirit on Fridays. Remember, no hoodies or torn jeans are allowed on campus. We always want to dress for success.
Hawks, please return your library books. You could return them to the library or your ELAR teacher. If you're not sure if you owe a book, stop by at the library and Mrs. Melby. Let's go to Studio 2 with Miss Reese.
Good morning, Hawks. I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday morning. We do want to remind you that we do have our open registration challenges on, and we still have more than half of the campus that has not registered. Please make sure that you are talking to your parents so you can get those great incentives that are being handed out for those classes once your class reaches 100%. So please talk to your parents, convince them to get that registration done this weekend, because students, let me tell you this, if that registration is not done before we roll over for next year, we are going to be rolling into a new Skyward system, and all the information that's in there will be lost, and your parents will have to put in everything manually. So it's a lot easier for them to register you now so it can all roll over with all the information already there, ready to go. We do want to remind you that we are having our MAP end of the year testing that will be starting next week. Students, we are going to be doing things just a little bit different for our MAP testing. Students are going to report directly to their testing room. So Monday we are taking our first test, our language test. So make sure that you are looking at those rosters this afternoon and Monday morning when you enter in the building, because we will have them right there by the bus entrance, because we are going to report directly to your testing room. We are not going to be reporting to first period. So that is something that we are doing different, because we want to get as much time in as possible and make sure that you are getting to your classes as well. our end of the year field day. We want to remind you that is coming up really quickly because we're already in May and it's just around the corner. So make sure you're staying out of the office when it comes to referrals. We don't need you to be in SAC or out of school suspension. Remember, all fees must be paid. Library fees, tech fees, Chromebook damage fees. And we also are going to be including instruments as well. If you have damaged instruments that you do need to pay those fines for, make sure those get taken care of as well, because if those aren't taken care of, you will not be able to participate in our field day event as well. Students, we do want to remind you also with the MAP testing. This test, I know you guys are thinking another test. We just finished STAR. We just finished testing. I know you feel like, oh, it's another test. But we do really need to take this very, very seriously. These tests help us determine with who's going to be coming in for summer school, who's going to be getting those intervention classes. And it also helps our teachers better understand how we're going to prepare for you next year. STAR is a great test. It gives us a lot of information, but unfortunately, we don't get the data back from STAR soon enough to be able to use all of that. So these MAP tests are very important. You do need to take your time while you're taking those tests. Use your strategies. We do want you to treat it just like a STAR test. Take your time, take it seriously. We do want to remind you, you're going to see questions on the MAP test that you have not seen before, but it's because the MAP is challenging you and pushing you to see how much more you know, or you can figure out, or you can problem solve. So it's okay. Don't stress about it. It just lets us know where you're at and what we need to work on. We are looking at doing incentives for those students that grow on the MAP test. So it's important that you do your best so you can reach that incentive. And more information will come on that later. 8th graders, we do want to remind you that Horizon High School is hosting their Viva la Fiesta this Saturday, which is tomorrow from 9 to 12 p.m. We do have bus routes that are going to be going around the neighborhoods to bring people to the campus. That is at Horizon High School. And we are also having a Viva la Fiesta event here at Horizon Middle School for all of our incoming 5th graders. So students, if your teachers have reached out to you to come and support and help out with our Viva la Fiesta, thank you so much for all your support. We really appreciate that. And then today is our big celebration on the Schools to Watch. So let's talk a little bit about the Schools to Watch. This isn't just something that was just given to us. Schools to Watch is a Texas recognition and a national recognition, and that means the entire United States. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of middle schools in the state of Texas. And we are one of the very few middle schools who got this honor. This honor, it was a huge application and a big process that we had to show what we were doing on our campus, what our teachers are doing, what you guys are doing as kids. And so this is a great, huge honor. And we're going to be celebrating it today. We do have a Texas representative that is coming down to honor us with a banner and congratulate us for this recognition. And so I do want to remind you to please be on your best behavior. We are going to be releasing by grade level this time, not by hallway. Please make sure you sit with your grade level. And we're here to have a good time to celebrate, but please make sure that you are showing the respect to our presenters and that you are quiet and listening when they are speaking. You guys are an amazing group. I love being the principal of this middle school, and it's because of all of our students, our teachers, and our staff that make this school great and that made this recognition happen. So be on your best behavior, and I'm excited for us to celebrate this great designation. So for our attendance water balloon field day challenge, we're still sitting at the same 6 with 20 and 7th and 8th grade with 40 water balloons. Guys, our days are dwindling down to get water balloons. So we need to make sure we are here every single day. Remember, 97% or better. And as always, cell phones and earbuds must be turned off and out of sight. If it is seen, heard, or being used, it will be picked up and a $15 fee will be charged. Our focus is on your learning, and these devices are distractions. Never forget that you are loved here at Horizon Middle School. We are super happy that you are here. I love you, Hawks, and I'm excited to celebrate today with you. Our campus vision is grow today, lead, and innovate tomorrow. We can reach our vision by following our PBIS Hawk core values. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be present. And today, of all days, I do ask you to be your most respectful, most safe, and most responsible, as you should every day, but more so today. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better, so don't stop growing, Hawks. And remember, the decisions you make today definitely do affect you tomorrow, so always make those great decisions. Have a great day, Hawks. Now let's go back to Studio One with our anchors.
This concludes today's announcements. Teachers, at this moment, please make sure your students log into the PBIS Rewards app and complete the SEL check-in. Have a great day, Hawks.